Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 14 of our legendary Yuan Bo Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we are here to throw down against Nakai the Wanderer, keep him from settling any more of Cathay for the Lizardmen, and not going to be an easy battle at all here, but luckily we have one Mao here flying about on a Celestial Alliance, and he should be able to chase off the Sneak Priest quite quickly and use our Crowmen to go after the Pterodon Riders, then circle back around and go after these Razordon. We've got so many archers here that we can kind of set them up in several layers, that way if the enemy swords actually close the gap, we'll be able to kind of keep on firing like nothing's happening. Got a lovely bit of choke point here where we are set up on the high ground, so hopefully we can funnel them all in through here and just destroy them with our arrows. We shall soon see. Alright then. Looks like we've got some crater marks out here too. So the Pterodons are taking up a pretty aggressive flank. We could deploy our archers up on the sides, but the problem is what that is going to do is going to convince them that going around is going to be the best course of action. So let's go ahead and grab Jade Warriors. Still want them to be kind of a frontal attack. So Jade Warriors, and we will troll down a couple times. Very sneaky Yuan Mao after dealing with Skaven there. Roman on the other side will have them overwhelm the smaller group first and come on through. We also need to kind of keep at least one group back to deal with any kind of summons of the Pharaoh Cold ones. Long spears here. We're going to throw the cannons off slightly angled. Like so, we'll have the spears behind them. That means I want these Jade Warriors up a little bit. Cannons back slightly. You want to be shooting at the Stegodon the entire time, but have it... Oh, where is it hiding? Oh, here we go. There's the Stegodon. Have the cannons switch sides, maybe? I think they should be able to fire over the trees, at least we can hope. Perfect. Okay, let's have Bandit the Silver Road up top. These three archers here. These three archers. Halberdier Warriors. Stopping anyone from coming through. Flanking around. The bandits are fine for also holding a flank for a moment. Keyword there is for a moment. We have one of our other archers posted up this side. Halberdiers. Archers fall back a bit. Halberdiers come back to here. No other heroes makes this a little bit spooky. Cannons up top. Spears directly behind them. Turned, that way they can deal with oncoming threats. On inside that crew. Perfect. And then we'll have this group of spears on this side. Archers that have not been deployed, come on over here. Back, we'll have this to one here, one a little bit further. Don't want them up the hill because that's going to convince the enemy to try to go around that way, which would be a pain. Alright, so Yuan Mao's up front. We'll grab all of our infantry, get them in a group. All of our multitude of missiles. And we'll have you with the flyers. That'll work out. Spells we're working with are abilities. We've got the Fearsome Roar, the Sweep, so as long as we're on the ground, it should work, but it didn't work very well in the previous episodes. We'll have to see. I'm going to rotate these Jade Warriors. Don't have very much front line. It's very concerning. Not a lot can be done about it. Cannons here, you guys up. That'll work. Let it begin. Cannons, you immediately start firing on Stegodon.
For our families, that is to be embraced.
Perfect. Bring them a little bit back towards our lines. We can jump them a bit more cleverly. Alright, so they're sitting the Stegodon round. That's a fair assessment, but our cannons are still cracking some good shots in. Lightning coming down, we need to deal with that guy quick. Oh, that was so much damage. In fact, it was so much that we'll have you guys go back and deal with him. Falling back yourself there. Here comes the summon. Where's my other crows? Get them in there. Those cold ones did some serious damage. Drop the stuff and run. Deal with that spellcaster as quickly as you can. You guys come through and help. Won that fight. You guys get back on your siege equipment. Start firing immediately. Alright, get in there. I've never seen the bomb drops actually be that effective. Good job, guys. Lightning is still tearing our guys apart. One down here with these chameleon stalkers. Got one more cast, I guess, before he left. They're in Clobber Run. We need all of the extra resistances we can, though, before we do. Good grief. They dropped some more bombs. Fair enough. I don't know how you guys got back up in the air, but good job. Roman, you get after him. He's all the way off the map, not coming back. You guys go after these Razor Dawn. We're ripping these crows apart. Get up in the air there, my friends.
Move as wind.
Archers need to reform quickly. Roman, you go after these Razor Dawn, hunting back in the back line there. Same thing with you. Let's fly over the top here and make everyone terrified as much as we can. Here's get in there. You guys kind of fall back up hills. Scare who we can. Give them all leadership as well. Let's get in there and help out with these Razor Dawn. You're back, are you? That's some nonsense. That is absolute nonsense. He was fleeing off the wall all the way up the side. That's alright, we've got him. There's gonna be a lot of losses here. Lightning, see if you can dodge. Went right through our lords, didn't he? Or right past our, we're losing that back line aggressively. Here's get over there to help.
The Emperor's will.
Guys fire on these Razor Dawn. That is a huge issue. Put them apart. I think you're on the ground. That's so that the Celestial Sweep should work. Crows land in here. Help out. Here comes the Croxagore. You guys turn and fire. Millions. They don't have very good shots at all, so let's try to get up on the hill. No, just the cannons. Everyone else stays. Keep dealing with those Razor Dawn. That was an insane hit. Looks like he decided to ignore the attack order. Now he's up in the air. Destroyed. Roman, get back in there. Should leave soon. Nakai is just dancing around as a death ball there. I cannot believe they're still willing to fight. And they're in clobber this next group of Razor Dawn. Resistance for everyone up front here. Archers actually could not deal with what they were dealing with. Surprising. Saurus are not as big of a target as these guys. Those are fighting Sacred Croxagore. Not exactly what we want them to be doing. Hit these Croxagore, scare them off best we can. Crazy how fast those Razor Dawn switch back to targeting him. There's like three of the bravest Pterodons that ever worked. Can I get you guys out of combat, please? They must be rampaging. Okay, warriors back in. Here's the next summon of critters from beneath. About there. Croxagore is somehow still fighting. That covered Here's held the line. We needed to deal with the caster just a bit faster than we did. That's a victory. Make sure we deal with Nakai. I think everyone else is already fleeing for the hills. Nakai is just unbreakable, so all archers turn and fire on the big crocodilian. Make sure these guys hunt down everyone else. Nasty fight. We ripping him apart. He's gonna get a ton of damage. Let's keep these guys moving. Problem is, all of his extra bonus versus large is gonna be very effective there. Let's get all of these crows hunting down the Razordon that survived. We lost a unit of our own crowmen there. Alright, drop your siege equipment. He's being a goon. Off guard mode. Spearman, try to stop him for a moment. Perfect. We will do a bit of hunting the old big demon Croxagore, who's gonna just annihilate our poor infantry. I'll catch you all in a moment.
Grand General, I must overwhelm my strength for Cathay.
Absolutely brutal battle where we had to sacrifice a good deal of honorable Cathayans, but one we absolutely had to fight. Need a lot of gold for our troubles and a ton of experience for Yuan Mao. Go ahead and take the extra replenishment.
Keep your life and serve.
Wanderer no more. All journeys must eventually come to an end. This one has been cut short long before reaching its destination, however. 10 more bonus versus large and 10 more melee defense for Yuan Mao. He's also a body counter since we lost so many troops. Not a lot of fun there. Now we need to chase down Kiori. Make sure his empire does not continue. This will be the final fight here for Nakai. Auto Resolve will lose a few more of our units. Unfortunate. So we need to charge in and deal with old Lightning Boy here before he does anything, and then that should be that. Onward. Alright, so they're all deployed over here. I think that works out for me. We'll set up our cannons on top of this hill. Let them sing towards the enemy the entire time. Then we'll go ahead and grab our halberdiers, set them up to try to defend them from a summons, which we're definitely going to have to deal with. Jade Warriors that we can hopefully keep alive. We'll just kind of, well, we bought them together, then we get lightning. No telling exactly how far he's going to be able to blast those. Throw them in up front here. I'd also like to use them to dive down on those cold ones. We'll see if we're able. Archers. Like so. Ready to rain doom. Grab the other set of halberdiers, set them up here, since nothing should reach us. We just need to deal with enemies that are coming in after our archers.
The celestial faithful.
We are. This last group here, bandits the Silver Road, and let it begin. I'm gonna bring the Empress's Crowman with me. We'll move in to deal with this poor fool. Cannons, you blast away at the Stegodon. Keep it on, because I trust none of you. Surprise, there's our Grand General.
As one, decisive strategy. Repositioning.
Stop moving, we're gonna destroy you.
Stand in my way.
Dodge that Razordon fire.
Staying low. Executing orders.
We're gonna destroy quickly.
Await the enemy. My strength for Cathay.
Scary roar. Hopefully dodge our own cannonballs there. Megadon's gone, switching targets to the Razordons right away.
Celestial General.
You stop them from leaving, and that should be that.
First among many.
Razordons are gone.
Attack.
Now for the Saurus Spears. We're ready to deal with the angriest lion there ever was.
Celestial
the air there, because I don't think the Celestial Sweep will work on the poor Will. Glorious.
As one. Dragons, Commander.
There it is. Exactly what we wanted to see. The fall for Nakai.
Celestial General.
The end for Hokek's Tad. We will go ahead and take the extra experience.
Cathay's enemies.
Jungle has been wiped out, so now we can focus on its vassal faction.
March with
Should be quick and easy. Yuan Mao, you get quickly back here to Chimai. We'll let the lads replenish the good old-fashioned way. Perfect. Those ill-gotten gains. Can we do any good upgrades here to Hai Chai? Anything we need? Just more archer platforms.
Celestial
Could
General.
start moving out to claim these shipwrecks and things, but let's first grab ourselves a couple
I
more
will
archers
make a
while sitting here.
soldier Out of every raw
I say archers, I mean
recruit.
spearmen. We wait for these guys who are all kind of hiding in Beishai now.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
We're at the Bridge of Heaven. We can go for the upgrade to the River Port. I think it's a good call.
The Lord Magistrate stands ready.
You stay here in ambush, and then we'll have
Above all,
Yong Kang keep holding out in the south for now. We'll get them all moving before too long. Right here at Hexawaddle, we shall then come on into the rush construction
It is
and
always wise.
finish this immediately.
Unexciting demeanor. When his siblings are so numerous.
The lizardmen are mustering. Initially, I was going to stop and hold out till we could upgrade the gold smelter, but I changed my mind.
Keep up.
Mostly because I completely forgot.
Whooshing.
Alright. So we'll have Yuan Bo come on down. There's got 2-3 sets of incursions. If I remember right, these are not very scary.
The
I will move on down and
leaves
deal with this
go
group first.
Tower passage.
Especially if you attacked them early on where you were able to kind of hit them before they muster. Yeah, that's really unfortunate for you guys. Light Hay has been ambushed.
Executioner.
There's 12. And we can move right along. That set of Lizardmen Raiders are wiped out.
For Cathay.
We'll then switch over to March Stance and come back around to help out with the others. Perfect. All we really missed out there was the gold smelter and possibly even the cannon emplacements, but those are going to be extremely expensive because of feeding the male cat earlier on.
So much to do.
So much to do. First things first, let's give Kevin Ma a little bit more health. And then we'll finish off Woundmaker here.
Servant of the dragon.
Stand your ground for Yuan Mao. You've got fast hands for your archers,
Such
and then we've got a bunch of
treasures.
spearmen and the like as well.
Spoils of war.
So let's grab the Blades of the Bastion. Leadership, melee defense, and spell resistance.
Humility in all things.
You will give... like to work on your red line a little bit more, so you've got sure aim, and what else are we
The
fielding?
battle is won.
Pretty balanced
So
army here.
shall the war. First among
Mages. Oh,
warriors.
you've got him working on a Stone Gaze, so we'll get that finished on off, and then grab Rally. Yan Zhang. We'll give you Spread Control Tier 3, and then come back over to Scouting. Perfect.
Magistrate reporting.
Zhao Kang, can you move up to deal with this invasion? Actually, I think you can, so we'll have you move. I'll take more. A lot of turns, actually. Good grief. Alright, well, out.
Advance, taking position.
And then back in.
Join me in the war room.
Celestial ancestors.
Grab some more allied cannon. Never mind, we've got 4 here with Yuan Ye, so you are maxed out.
Natural authority.
Well, instead then, let's
Descended from
come on down to
celestial glory.
Shilong.
Wind shape.
prepare to come down the river to attack some of the other lizardmen settlements here, especially down here at the Lee Temple. We can avoid all of the mountain pass nonsense.
Dragon-blooded.
Astromancer of the celestial fortune.
Get moving, buddy.
Natural authorities.
The others that haven't been moved, except for our heroes, of course.
The wind.
Have you see what's going on down here at the Great Turtle Isle? Looks like Portal Low is starting to threaten. Hopefully we can get here in time. Otherwise, we're gonna have to stab all of our allies in the back. Right, commandments here at the Plains of Zhen, which is perfect. Let's go for Jade Dragon Edict right away. Except that contractually, I take that back immediately. We'll go ahead and grab the Iron Dragon's Edict for more research rate, and we'll try to allow a rebellion here for a little bit more gold and battles for our stone and steel tokens. Alright, we are in harmony here. I would like to keep that the case for a little bit longer. So we'll wait till we can build both yin and yang buildings before adding anything else new in there. To our diplomacy.
Bow to me! It is
Zufbar, duh, we would like to make some deals. I'm so surprised you guys are still alive.
Anad?
Maybe a pretty good idea just to be building up an alliance with them.
Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it.
This will make us buddies with whichever the strongest Dawi faction is. It's either going to be Clan Angrund or Karakadrin,
War!
depending on, I guess, what happens to them. Karakadrin can get pretty unlucky sometimes.
Honor to your ancestors. Oath bound.
There we go. Friends with the Dawi.
What?
Cathayans love Bugmans.
Boss over
Little known fact.
bosses.
In that case, swing on back over to Yuan Bo and prepare to bully the lizards the next turn.
On behalf of my celestial and lunar parents, you are welcome.
For now. Military access for 900. I'll take it. UO is now a musterer, charisma, and charm are enough to rally anyone to the cause. And Yongkang, the disciplinarian. Once freed from doubt, fear, and distrust, their minds governed only by their absolute devotion to the Dragon Emperor, the Celestial Legion shall move like the 8 winds themselves. 20% more speed. Absolutely love that. How fast are our boys now? Ooh, they're finally up to be moving as quickly as normal soldiers. How horrifying. Although Mr. K is zooming at 90, and then Mochi's up to 102 speed. Beautiful. 126. Our Longbow Riders are basically rockets now. We've got a invasion in how many turns? 2? Well, let's ambush these clowns first.
Tell the soldiers, move.
In my previous campaign, we let them spawn in just to see how strong they'd be. Now we're putting the boot on the throat this time. There's no survival for Hexawaddle. Air of Eternal Flame sounds good on our Croman. Execute this group too. Sending all the messages.
The Emperor's
And then we'll go into march up to Port Reaver.
Check the siege provisions.
Reach that negative 85 up by 25 next turn.
An executioner.
Perfect. We're aggressively in yen here, so let's go ahead and grab a conscription office to give us a little bit more. No.
Seeing our soldiers
You tried.
transit.
Seeing our soldiers transit. The town here at Maku Peaks. And then I'm going to also upgrade the cannon emplacements in Hexawaddle so we can leave this place with cannons for if Marathi tries anything. That means Zhao Kang,
Cathay Eternal.
you were going to come up and defend Hexawaddle now. So let's go Yen Platforms and Yang Wares Market. When we make this a additional commercial district. Now we can either go for improved brazier for better sky lanterns, or to the Chelonian stance for more armor and melee defense for the long spears. Oh, it's over here now. Previously, I think it was right here at hardened bamboo. Let's go Chelonian stance up through to the administrative subsidies. Leadership. These will be good to grab later on, just kind of a win more technology. Alchemic mortar seems pretty good though. Construction cost and time reduction for all those provincial capitals.
Investment in the
Think
future.
about that. Investment in the future. Spectazuma has been steadily not growing the entire campaign.
The Jade Dragon.
It will be changed soon. We just haven't had any lords down there. And since we didn't get moved fast enough to claim the other settlements, we'll have to just kind of play catch up. So Greater Arcane Conduit gives him 60% power recharge and 10% spell mastery, which is beautiful, especially for those rocks we'll be throwing down. Evasion for Yu Chen, that way his Great Moonbird has no problem.
Keeper of Wuxing.
We're gonna call that Moonbird Fox.
From the front.
Alright, you are good and replenished, so out to the seas we go.
Soldiers of the dragon. March.
Sail. Marching would be a little bit dangerous. The Cursed Inlet, or Islet.
The quickest
You
way
receive
to
word
lose
of a
an
wooden
army
carcass
is
of a ship that has been discovered strewn across a small, mysterious island. You were told that beyond the beach, gold and other trinkets could be found in abundance, surrounded by the long-dead crewmen who starved whilst waiting to be rescued. Some of your own crew whisper of curses that may be worth heeding, but such things rarely deter you when looted wealth and riches are involved, especially when we have the dragons at our back. Oh, some pirates show up. Sorry, Jardy. Sorry, Johnny, that is.
For honor, not fame.
Honor, not fame. Well, in that case, we'll go ahead and execute these captives.
Standing orders.
No pirates on our waters. Absolutely keeping him on his Celestial Lion. That is such a strong mount.
General.
The fact that we can use the Celestial Sweep even while upon the Lion is amazing.
Finally, dry land.
Get back up to High Chai for maximum replenishment. Oh, you can't.
Our ancestors have delivered us safely.
How sad. Well, in that case, we'll come on up to Unified Charge or Fast Hands. Let's make sure our crossbows are firing at maximum speed.
I would take that to defend my soldiers.
Exactly. And now we're going to do a little bit of global because we have so much income.
Child of the Nine.
So I think you have 2 Jade Lions. That's more than enough. Let's grab you then. I think 2 Celestial Lions sounds good. This will be the Lion and Cannon combo. Extremely expensive. And we'll give you another unit of normal Jade Warrior crossbows. I think we will go ahead and levy the provinces here to speed that along by 1 turn. I don't want any spearmen or normal archers, otherwise I would have not. So this will activate here. Next turn, she will have all of these units.
Shaper of the Eight Winds.
Well, I guess grab a trade exchange or the Temple of Yang here. More units. Where are my other armies that need recruiting? Oh, perfect. Yongkang down here at Fuhang.
Service is every Cathayan's duty.
Hopefully we'll have those Fuhang monks before too long. Get 2 units of Crowman. Take to the skies.
I will be obeyed.
We'll be fighting lizards with her, so let's first grab Route Marcher, and then we'll probably go for Strength of Yang and the Wall of Wind and Fire, since lizards are pretty low on armor. I'll give you the Serpent's Fang, the Alchemist's Mask. Let's combine up these 2 swords here. Nuku Cho's crossbow. The legendary hero Nuku Cho, huh? Spoiler alert, maybe? Was a woman of few words. Her weapon had much to say, however, spinning flurries of furious bolts faster than thought. Give them the ability Bolt Storm, as long as you're out of combat. Well, that's bizarre. See about giving this maybe to one of our Gate Masters. Give you Maw Shard and a Talisman of Endurance. And that looks to be about it. You can take a couple of flag banners there. Sword Master to drop upkeep on those Jade Warriors, and then a Water Snake Breeder.
A tool worthy of a dragon.
Cool. That means you
The
are
Lord Magistrate
John Lee,
stands ready.
lucky enough to gain Nuku Cho's crossbow. And the obsidian amulet keep you in place a little bit more in case of any spirit leeches. Right, looks good to me.
The dragons would approve. From here,
You can fall back. What kind of allied recruitment are we able to do? Free company militia? Not what I want. Would be really cool though if they applied the yin and yang buffs to units that were of all other empires. So all you had to do was basically see if it was a melee or a missile based. Free company militia would count as a yang unit because they're still a hybrid and therefore would be more counted towards the yang. So that way we could get yin and yang bonuses for all of them as well. Would be really cool. It would actually allow you to benefit from allied recruitment a little bit better there. Well, now we definitely want you to come on back to Chi Mai.
For the Imperial family.
We'll have Minghu join,
Attention.
and then we need to start. Is this the army that has all of the? No. Actually, Saitang, you need to come up here towards this squad because Yuou has the constructs. A little bit of a change of plan then.
I stand. Celestial
You go join up.
shall be mine.
And we got nothing else we can really do in terms of recruiting.
Better than uncertain veterans.
Righteous Lances is something we have access to, and then the Green Guardian at level 30.
speed and unity win the day.
Alright, well, we'll have you come on down and steal some tech from the Great Turtle Isle,
Learn their secrets.
as well as set up a spy watch.
My calculations
Hold on.
were correct.
One more turn before we get a little bit of an influx of 12,000 gold. Happy to see it. Before we end that turn, then, what kind of diplomacy can we up to?
Great leader.
Looks like nothing new, but we can grab a new allied mission from the western provinces. Taking down Greasus. Oh, they're all out in the Darklands now. Interesting. Sure. We'll take down Greasus. We've got your back.
Celestial commands.
But mostly our own.
Begging for mercy would be advisable.
But it won't save you. Our magic's weakened, so perhaps a cessation of the war is best. Well, if you tell me you're getting weaker, then war is going to continue. Sacrifice to Mathlan performed, and now we've got the constructor trait over on Yuan Ye. Oh no, an imminent invasion. Whatever shall we
Master
do?
of the meteor winds. I cannot delegate this.
I think I'm gonna actually get rid of this unit of Croman and replace them with
Ready the
the
discharge.
Righteous Lances.
You are the glory of the dragon.
They are indeed.
Governor.
Onward.
An executioner.
And the Celestial Army looks to be far superior than Weg Workwear. Weg Worker?
For the Celestial.
And we'll execute you guys too.
End this now. Do
Assault
not
expert.
let discord ferment.
And the Lizardman Raiders have all been wiped out. That is the ritual completed then. Awesome. Now let's get Yuan Bo moving.
Architect.
I'm thinking the best course of action is going to have him ignore Rakarth, come around to attack the Volcanic Isles. And then we can start pressing through Lustria from there. Right. Maybe. Celestial Observatory here. Same thing with the merchant caravans. Let's get a new lord in. I'm thinking a Celestial General would be great for breaking through enemy lines. Let's grab one that is yielding harassable from a melee attack. Rafty seems pretty good. Or Sharp. A bunch of harassable ones. Poison attacks, so it'd be magical and poisonous. No, I think we just need him to be smashing it right through the lines. So we'll grab Jian Huo here, since we already have recruited him once. We don't have to pay for it.
Celestial General.
Welcome back, sir. Here at the Aymara Swamps, we'll go ahead and give you... Best thing for fighting against the Dark Elves is going to be better crossbows and flyers. So let's go ahead and grab the Jade Warrior crossbows first. Hop into Global and give you... probably Jet Lions, actually, to block things back at the Dark Elves. And then we can even just do one set of Jade Warriors. 2 Jet Lions and a Celestial.
I must keep our forces.
That will
in
do.
balance.
We still got plenty more gold to do some more upgrades. Not there. All the way over here in Cathay, yes. As soon as some of these confederations are able to be acquired, we're in good shape. Until then, things are a little bit patchwork. Let's start working the yin and yang balance back over towards actual balanced. Trade exchange here, upgrade these archer towers, and then we take Shilong up to tier 3? I think so. So now, since we've got war on 2 fronts, looks like Xiao Jia is coming on down to deal with Beichai. We can just kind of let them do that. Still need to cross over here, though, to get in towards Fuchao, unless we take the sea. Which is what we're going to do. You sit here and do some replenishing, and we'll move on out from there.
Stay mobile.
Out, back in.
I serve the dragon.
Yao Kang, you come up to Hexawaddle to hold
I
the
will
line.
be in my chambers.
Zoom back and forth if we need. Reaver will go ahead and continue to increase control. Perfect. Small army of 17 is not a bad idea to send them maybe after Dai Chang here. Tower of Ashung is very well defended. We will take
Natural
You.
authority. Never flag, never falter.
start moving down the river.
Sea winds guide us.
Awesome.
Power
And
in
Yongkang,
the
you're
blood.
out of gold. So we'll have to do more recruiting with you afterwards. So let's come on across.
I must make the Emperor notice.
Be in Wily Village. So we'll stay
The
here in
path
Fubang
of destiny.
for now. It's 2 whole armies now, so
Lord Magistrate.
Kang, we probably want you seeing what we can pick up, but Hunt Marshal doesn't have much in terms of actually good units at the moment, so
City
Wait.
Commander.
Teddy, now that you are back, go ahead and give you Wayfinders for your next adventure.
Eye of the Emperor.
Scarred Veteran there for Kevin Ma, and then for our Astromancer, we'll also give him access to the Magical Reserves. Then come on back over for Comet of Cassandora.
Acolyte.
Have to be throwing rocks at them constantly. I can't believe Clan Gridus wants that many deals.
Is it time?
I think they're the ones that are up next to the Sisters of Twilight, so they should be already gone, but and for some reason they yet live. It's Porta Caravan Dispatch, so we'll have to do that here next turn.
I have made time for you. Now do not waste it.
Oh, apparently the tree people don't like us very much anymore. Because we've been fighting against the spirits of the jungle. I guess that does make sense. If we must take your Keebler cookies by force, so be it. This double army is about to karate chop Beichai. And L'Oreal is now a L'Oreal the Corrupted once more. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and pop out the Jade Warriors that were coming with us from the Jade Custodians. You lads have served us well. Actually, take it back. We have to keep these lovely allied colors as long as we
Nothing
can.
personal, only logistics.
Only logistics.
Leader of men.
We'll have Satang join up with you, and then we will retrofit this army to be mostly one made of constructs. Constructs and probably still these Jade Warrior crossbows. Jen can go up to tier 3, which is absolutely perfect. 5 more turns, we can get ourselves another commercial district. Looks like Village has smashed right on through, and he has decided that Mingzhu is his target. Well done there, Miao Ying.
I'm the puppet master, not you.
Well, that's unfortunate. Just make sure we didn't do too many upgrades there. So Yuan Bo, then you. This army is extremely dangerous. Only thing we're missing out on right now is the Celestial
Celestial General.
Dragon Guard.
The Celestial commands.
Let's go through to Port Reaver, and then we'll jump out.
I must hurry.
Come around to the Monument of the Moon.
That location seems wise.
I think so too.
Lord Magistrate reporting.
We'll send you up north to keep an eye on things. Up into the Province tab. You upgrading our trade resources.
Instrument of the Divine.
Alright, before we waste too much of our gold there, then. Where did I spend that? It was at the Riverlands. Nope. Yeah, you know, we'll just leave things as is for now. It means we didn't do our caravan dispatch, but... Thank goodness I've got the memory to do that first. Chanwell's about to have some good troops, though, so we'll send everyone on out pretty soon. Alright, Yuan Mao, you have nearly replenished enough that we can probably send you up after Beichai as well. So we'll just move to the edge of the border to make sure that Felician can't leave.
Do not move until I say
Go into
so.
an ambush stance and see what kind of nonsense we can cause. Yongkang, you move up to Wiley Village just to make sure there's no kind of nonsense with
There
the
is merit.
3 people there.
There must be order.
Alright, coming after our settlements.
Never. I refuse.
Symbol of the Elemental Winds has what kind of defenses? It really doesn't have any. And Peng's army is quite small.
This is impudence.
Yeah, this isn't great. May need to fall back.
Commander of the great
Stop
sea.
building this.
Lord Magistrate.
We may have to lose the
City
Broken
command.
Lands.
Cathay Eternal.
Let's try to go for an
On
ambush,
guard.
though.
The strategy.
Let's see if we can't hold the line against these 2 gigantic armies.
Speed and unity.
I think we've got it. Maybe. But now we can at least come on in and go for the caravan dispatch. So Rin Cheng, looks like he got the Gunpowder Expert 1. We'll send out Tanji, he's got the most units here. Send him. Looks like everywhere is dangerous now. Right, and then we'll send them up towards... So they own Marienburg again? Bad idea to send the caravan that way. And so we shall. Head to Marienburg with maxed out goods. And on your way, sir. Perfect. And now then... For lords that aren't
Cathay Eternal.
rooting, we honestly could jump in and do so.
The Emperor calls upon you.
Not you, sadly, though.
Servant
Actually, no,
of
we
the
can't. Everyone's in
dragons.
March stance or otherwise, so we will pass the turn with a little bit of gold left over.
I wield the celestial wind.
Try to yoink away a little bit more. What is happening? Map's being crazy. Well, you succeeded. All the same. Well done.
Those
Do that final point into specialist, and then we'll switch back over to steel technology. 177%. We've lost quite a bit just due to all of the yin alignment we have currently. One more turn for the Chelonian stance. And this will be our final turn here for this episode. Alright, here they come. We did manage to ambush Joss though, so that means we have that is so many Crypt Horrors. We have at least a little bit of a chance to hold them here and without taking too much damage, but with the eliteness of his army, we will see. This is where we'll pick up in the next episode, though. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Yuan Bo video. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub zone. I'll see you all in the next one.